All right, in case you missed any announcements, here's a speed run. Rangers of the New Republic, a new original series set within the timeline of The Mandalorian, coming to Disney+. AHSOKA, a new original series starring Rosario Dawson, is set within the timeline of The Mandalorian. It's coming to Disney+. That's a trailer for Andor, an original series set in the Star Wars universe, streaming in 2022 on Disney+. Hayden Christensen returns as Darth Vader, joining Ewan McGregor in Obi-Wan Kenobi. The original series begins 10 years after the dramatic events of Revenge of the Sith and is coming to Disney+. A sneak peek at Star Wars The Bad Batch, a all-new animated original series from Lucasfilm Animation, coming soon to Disney+. Star Wars Visions, an original series of animated short films, celebrates the Star Wars galaxy through the lens of the world's best Japanese anime creators, coming 2021 to Disney+. The galaxy's favorite scoundrel, Lando Calrissian, will return in Lando, a brand new event series for Disney+. New Star Wars series, Disney+, The Acolyte, mystery thriller that will take viewers into the galaxy of shadowy secrets and emergency dark side powers of final days of High Republic era. Industrial Light and Magic and Lucasfilm team up for a Star Wars adventure, Disney+, a droid story. The epic journey will introduce us to a new hero guided by R2-D2 and C-3PO. Willow is coming back. Warwick Davis, John M. Chu's directed the pilot, coming in 2022. The next installment of Indiana Jones, James Mangold, director of Ford v Ferrari, and Logan, right? Yeah. Indy himself, Harrison Ford, will be back. And that comes July 2022. In theaters, maybe. Who knows? Children of Blood and Bone, book. Coming of age adventure about a young African girl's quest to restore magic to her Forsaken people, the Magi. New Star Wars feature from Taika Waititi. It's coming. Patty Jenkins is directing Rogue Squadron, a brand new film for theaters. For theaters. Nat Geo. They're making a documentary about Jacques Cousteau. They're making a show about Martin Luther King Jr. Secrets of the Whales. Sigourney Weaver's gonna do the narration. They're gonna have little microscopic cameras to follow bugs and call it A Real Bug's Life. America, the Beautiful. It's about animals in America. Iconic ones. Go on a mission to discover the limits of the human body and find out how to stay healthier and younger for longer. From Nat Geo, Limitless with Chris Hemsworth. One part science, one part action adventure. Coming to Disney+. I love this. Finally from Nat Geo comes Welcome to Earth. Working title. No, you keep that title. Don't you work that title. You keep that title. Will Smith embarks on an all-inspiring journey to unlock the secrets of the planet's most extraordinary, unexplained phenomena. Coming to Disney+. Now, here's some more stuff. The Mighty Ducks Game Changers continues the legacy of hockey's finest fouls. The series picks up where the films left off. Emilio Estevez returns as Gordon Bombay, and Lauren Graham is joining the flock, coming to Disney+. Inspired by the classic film, Turner and Hooch is a buddy comedy starring Josh Peck and his partner, a sweet and slobbery mastiff, coming to Disney+. Big Shot, a celebration of girl power set in the world of high school basketball, starring John Stamos, Yvette Nicole Brown, and Jessica Gilsick. Big Shot, packs some big fun, coming to Disney+. Join Tony Hale and Christian Shaw in the Mysterious Benedict Society, based on the international best-selling book series, coming to Disney+. The Kardashians are streaming exclusively on Hulu. Oh, I forgot. Oh, shoot. There's one way down here. Hold on. Alien. They're doing an Alien show. Alien is currently in development at FX Networks, the first TV series based on the classic film series. Expect a scary thrill ride set not too far in the future here on Earth. And then Why the Last Man is a new FX Networks drama series based on the acclaimed comic book series of the same name, coming into FX on Hulu. I know some of y'all like them graphic novels. Okay, going back to the top. Going back. Hold on. Okay, back to the Kardashians. Kardashians! They come to Hulu exclusively. All right, here we go. Coming exclusively to Disney Plus is Hocus Pocus 2. The spooky sequel to the 1993 Halloween classic Adam Shankman is set to direct. Get ready for a modern take on the hilarious 80s comedy Three Men and a Baby starring Zac Efron. 2022 release on Disney Plus. Safety premieres, it's already out. And then they're gonna make a movie about Chris Paul and sports people. A cynical young comic book fan or superpowered squirrel sidekick in Flora and Ulysses. February 19th on Disney Plus. This is not Squirrel Girl. Everyone's gonna say this is Squirrel Girl. It's not Squirrel Girl. Cheaper by the Dozen. A reimagining of the hit comedy from Blackish producer Kenya Barris 2022 centers around a blended family of 12 and Gabrielle Union set to star. Live action film franchise Diary of a Wimpy Kid comes to Disney Plus, but as an all new animated film 2021. Ice Age is continuing because they bought that 20th Century. They're getting that Ice Age now. So it's going to have Crash and Eddie and Weasel Buck, voiced by Simon Pegg. Disney Plus, early 2022. Night in the Museum, also coming back. Also animated, 2021 on Disney Plus. It was an animated Night in the Museum. Then we got Jungle Cruise. That was supposed to come out. It's still ready to go. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Emily Blunt. That's going to come out July 2021 in theaters. Hopefully. We getting a prequel to the live action or CGI Lion King from Barry Jenkins, director of Moonlight. Meet the cast of the Disney's Little Mermaid. We got Halle Bailey. We got Jonah Hauer-King. We got Awkwafina, Daveed Diggs. We got Javier Bardem. Let's see. Oh, I actually have him right here. Halle Bailey is Ariel. Daveed Diggs is Sebastian. Javier Bardem is King Triton. Jacob Tremblay is Flounder. Melissa McCarthy is Ursula. Jonah Hauer-King is Prince Eric. And Awkwafina is Scuttle. We're going through all the Disney tweets. Hold on. Hold on. We got to take a pause for this one. Stop the music. Get all excited about your Star Wars. Get all excited about your Marvel. Get all excited about your everything. But let's talk this right here. Chip and Dale are back in a hybrid live action animated feature directed by Akiva Schaffer and starring John Mulaney and Andy Samberg. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, an original movie, is coming to Disney Plus. Booyah! Let's go. It's celebrity actors versus the original voice actors. Hopefully the original voice actors are in there somewhere. But yeah, we getting a Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie with John Mulaney as Chip and Andy Samberg as Dale. And it's going to be live action animated where apparently cartoons are in the real world. I'm all about it. One of Disney's all-time classics coming to Disney Plus, a live action retelling of Pinocchio starring Tom Hanks, directed by Robert Zemeckis. Peter Pan and Wendy is flying to Disney Plus. David Lowery directs an amazing cast, including Yara Shahidi and the role of Tinkerbell and Jude Law as Captain Hook. Disenchanted, a sequel to the hit film Enchanted, will stream exclusively on Disney Plus, with Amy Adams returning for more fantastical fun as Giselle. Sister Act 3 in development. Whoopi Goldberg returns to star and produce. Tyler Perry will produce as well. Sister Act 3 will premiere on Disney Plus. All right, animation. Get ready for your first look. We got Raya and the Last Dragon. They announced that Raya and the Last Dragon is going to premiere in March, both in theaters and on Disney Plus Premiere Access. There's some more characters. Yeah, there he goes. It's going to come to theaters and on Disney Plus with Premiere Access on March 5th. 2021. Disney Animation's first ever animated series are coming to Disney Plus. We're getting Baymax, Zootopia Plus, Moana, and Tiana. Oh, so I'm sorry. Baymax, Zootopia Plus, and Tiana, they're coming in 2022. And Moana, the series, coming in 2023. These are series. Tiana is going to be in a Disney Plus series, and she's not gonna be a frog. Now, this sounds amazing right here. In the first of its kind collaboration, Disney Animation and Pan-African entertainment company Kugali will team up to create an all-new science fiction series coming to Disney Plus in 2022. Waju, check out the first look of visual development art from the series. Let's check out the art. Look at that. It's freaking awesome. That looks really cool. This fall, Walt Disney Animation Studios' all-new film Encanto takes you to Colombia, where a magical family lives in a magical home. Lin-Manuel Miranda is going to do the music in it. We got a title. That's it. All right. Pixar time. Pixar Soul, just a reminder, this is coming to Disney Plus on Christmas Day. And it's going to have a short called Burrow about a young rabbit. Doug Days. In this Up spinoff, Doug discovers the dangers of suburbia like puppies, fireworks, and squirrels. Doug Days will premiere on Disney Plus in fall 2021. Pixar is speeding ahead with a new series following Light McQueen and Mater on a road trip across the country, featuring new characters, old friends, and imaginative destinations coming to Disney Plus in fall 2022. Then Win or Lose, the show follows a middle school softball team in the week leading up to their championship game, and each episode is told from the perspective of a different character. Coming to Disney Plus fall of 2023. Luca is their next feature. Those three were series. This is their next feature film, Luca. It's a celebration of the friendship between a boy named Luca and his best friend Alberto during their unforgettable summer. You don't want to miss Luca. June 2021 in theaters. Director of the Academy Award-winning short Bao brings us Turning Red. Meet May. She experiences the awkwardness of being a teenager with an added twist. When she gets too excited, she transforms into a giant red panda. Turning Red comes to theaters March 11th, 2022. Hopefully we're in theaters by then. Okay, this one I was like, what? Blasting into theaters June 17th, 2022. Lightyear is a definitive story of the original Buzz Lightyear. So the person that the toy is based off of. Voiced by Chris Evans. Get ready to go infinity and beyond with Lightyear. And there's a picture. There he is. So it's gonna be the story of the man that the toy Buzz Lightyear is based on. And Chris Evans is gonna voice him. All right, now it's Marvel time. Here we go. Marvel Studios WandaVision, January 15th. I'm ready. Give it. Make it happen. There's a nice cool poster. Look at that cool poster. I can't wait to see all the the TV references in that. It's gonna be fun. Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness debuts March 25th, 2022. We are getting America Chavez in the next Doctor Strange movie. And it's gonna be directed by Sam Raimi. The film ties to WandaVision and the next Spider-Man film. That's all they said. All right. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Yeah, boy. Yeah. There it is. Boom, 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 boom. That's coming. March 19th on Disney Plus. And then they have a little trailer for it. Check out the trailer. It's awesome. All right. Black Widow. Poor Black Widow. We should have had it already. We didn't get it yet. It's coming May 7th. 2021. Loki, an original series, is also coming May 2021, but to Disney Plus. So look for that. Loki, a new original series. I got a trailer for it and everything. Glorious. This I'm so excited for. Space-time reality is more than linear path. What if an original series from Marvel Studios is coming summer 2021 to Disney Plus? I'm actually really excited about that one. Look at his cast. That is for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, coming July 9th, 2021. So that's going to be in the theaters. Let's hope we're there by then. Ms. Marvel, a newer character in Marvel Comics, is coming to Disney Plus late 2021. It's happening. We're getting that Ms. Marvel. Played her in the game. Now I get to watch the show. Brie Larson returns as Carol Danvers in Marvel Studios Captain Marvel 2, directed by Nia DaCosta. That's the person that's the woman that's directing the next Candyman. Miss Marvel's going to be in it, and Monica Rambeau, played by WandaVision's Tiana Paris. So we're going to see her in WandaVision, and then she's going to be in Captain Marvel 2. Boop, boop, boop. Eternals. And that's another. We were supposed to get Eternals already. It's coming. It's coming. Jeremy Renner returns to star as Hawkeye, teaming up with the well-known archer from Marvel Comics, Kate Bishop, played by the amazing Haley Steinfeld. She-Hulk arrives to the MCU. Tatiana Maslany will portray Jennifer Walters She-Hulk, and Tim Roth. This is crazy. Tim Roth is returning as Abomination. So they're actually referencing the Incredible Hulk movie that happened. And Hulk himself, Mark Ruffalo, will appear in the series, coming to Disney Plus. Moon Knight, original series about a complex vigilante, coming to Disney Plus. Samuel L. Jackson is back as Nick Fury, and Ben Mendelsohn from Captain Marvel returns as Skrull Talos in Marvel Studios' original series, Secret Invasion, coming to Disney Plus. Coming soon to Disney Plus, Dominique Thorne is genius inventor Riri Williams in Ironheart, an original series about the creator of the most advanced suit of iron since... I'm sorry, the advanced suit of armor since Iron Man. So, Ironheart has a comic. Now it's getting the show on Disney Plus. And Don Cheadle returns as James Rhodes, aka War Machine in Armor Wars, an original series coming to Disney Plus. A classic Marvel story about Tony Stark's worst fear coming true. What happens if tech falls into the wrong hands? I have a feeling that these two will probably cross over somehow. All right, Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. James Gunn is writing and directing an original holiday special for the Guardians of the Galaxy coming in 2022. Everyone's favorite little tree, Baby Groot, is going to have a series of shorts. He's going to have a series of shorts called I Am Groot, coming to Disney Plus. There's a little graphic for it. Christian Bale, come on over to Marvel Land, my friend. He's joining the cast of Thor: Love and Thunder as the villain Gore the God Butcher, in theaters May 6, 2022. Blade is coming. Mahershala Ali in the title role. Peyton Reed is back to direct the third Ant-Man film, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Michael Douglas, and Michelle Pfeiffer all return. Catherine Newton joins the cast as Cassie Lang, and Jonathan Majors as Kang the Conqueror. Oh, okay. Black Panther 2, opening July 8th, 2022, being written and directed by Ryan Coogler. Honoring Chadwick Boseman's legacy and portrayal of T'Challa, Marvel Studios will not recast the character, but will explore the world of Wakanda and the rich characters introduced in the first film. You know, so sad. Rest in peace, Chadwick. Such a great portrayal. So hopefully they can do with the best they can with the second movie. But I'm still excited for the second movie. But just obviously that is a bummer. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's happening. Oh, it's happening again. Here we go again. They gonna keep trying till they get it right. John Watts will direct the new feature film from Marvel's first family, Fantastic Four. Let's get it. And I couldn't find the tweet for it or anything about it, but they also doing a Percy Jackson show. Blue Queen TV says so much Star Wars. So much. Yes, it's a lot of Star Wars. I knew they were gonna do some Star Wars series. I didn't know they were gonna do that many of them. We already knew about Obi-Wan. I assumed that AHSOKA was going to get one. The Patty Jenkins Road Squadrons movie, which that's a movie, not a series, that was a surprise. The one I'm kind of really interested in, to be honest with you, though, is Star Wars Visions, which is the anime. They're going to be taking like key moments in Star Wars legacy, but having anime of those moments. So I think that could be really cool. It's gonna be different people coming in doing that. So I think that's gonna be great. Nadia Orchard says, I'm very excited for Hayden Christensen returning to Star Wars, and I can't wait for it. Now I'm just hoping they can have him jump in a Marvel role. Was that a reference? I actually am very excited for Hayden Christensen to come back. I think that will be really good. I think sometimes he gets a little bit more hate than needed for the prequels, which I feel like we're kind of like even changing thoughts about the prequels in general, a lot of people. But anyway, I feel like that sometimes some of the issues with the prequels fell on his shoulders for some reason when there was a lot of different things. So I think having him come back and having a story that's very much about years later with Obi-Wan, there's supposedly going to be a rematch that they teased. And if he can bring something more to Anakin that can deepen it the same way that the animated series like Clone Wars was able to do, which I need to watch all the Clone Wars. I've watched some of the Clone Wars, but now that it's on Disney Plus, I obviously want to watch like the whole thing front to back. I think the character has a lot to explore, and it would be really cool to see Hayden Christensen come back and explore more of that character with Deborah Chow, who directed some of the episodes of The Mandalorian, is going to be directing Obi-Wan. So I think it's got a lot of cool things going on there. I love this. The surprising thing there is Disney got Christian Bale to work with them again after the 3 decades since Newsies. I love that. Yeah, Christian Bale is back to the Disney fold. You know, they got Batman. They got Batman. I just realized, you know, between Michael Keaton and Christian Bale, all the Batman. When Affleck gonna be in a Marvel movie? Nadia Orchard says, what do you think Indy 5 will be about? It'll be about Harrison Ford never playing Indiana Jones ever again. We're gonna get the Logan for Indiana Jones. I'm not saying that Indiana Jones is gonna die at the end of his movie. I'm just saying, I don't know what the movie's gonna be about, but something's gonna have that movie. If you want to continue Indiana Jones with somebody else, knock yourself out. But this one, I'm out. Dropping the mic, dropping the whip. Do you know if Rogue Squadron is getting a Star Wars story label? I think the reason why they did a Star Wars story before was specifically because of episodes 7, 8, 9 coming out. But I'm wondering, just from the fact that they're saying Taika Waititi is making a Star Wars movie, Patty Jenkins is making a Star Wars movie, Rogue Squadron. I'm wondering if that's going to be the plan, is let's just make some Star Wars movies that will allow each movie to kind of bring something different to the table. That could be fun to maybe do that, because if you think about it, Star Wars has had the original trilogy done that way, the prequel trilogy done that way, and the sequel trilogy done that way. It might be interesting to see Star Wars movie be made in a different way, to not do that specific way. And so if we get that for a little bit before they decide to tell a mainline story of some kind, I wouldn't be opposed to that. What I think is going to be interesting too, particularly with Marvel and Star Wars, and we're seeing it already. Well, I think with Disney Plus, what's going to be great is going to be able to take some properties and do different things with them that you can't necessarily do in a movie, whether it may be a little bit of a risky move, or it might just not be something that translates well to a film, but translates better to a series. I think there's a lot of room for experimentation here. Yeah, you're going to see some characters that you know. Yeah, you're going to see some franchises that you know, but I think there will be possible within that to do some different things with them that you probably would not have been able to do if they were movies. Like The Mandalorian is a perfect example. Like the ways they're able to tell stories in that show is not the way that would have happened if you would have made that a 2-hour movie. Ash For You says, I'm happy my daughter is going to have more shows to look up to with the Tiana show. She loves The Princess and the Frog, and so do I. And her is not a frog the whole time, hopefully. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be about Tiana the human. I am really excited. There is no question that diversity is running deep in all of these announcements. There's a lot of Disney Plus announcements that are showing lots of different people. And they even mentioned that in the Investor Day speech before they did these announcements of like, look, we want Disney Plus and Disney Plus content to reflect what the world looks like. And I think that Disney Plus is going to be a great opportunity to tell more stories. There's more stories, there's more opportunities, and then Moana getting a series is awesome as well. I think that's really cool. Awaju, I think that's really cool that they're doing that, and I think it's also really cool that they're teaming up with a Pan-African animation studio to do it. And I would like to see that happen more too, of maybe Disney Animation teaming up with other independent animation studios or other animation studios to work together to create something new. That's a very fair question, Rodimus. Given their track record, I understand. Is the Princess and the Frog thing going to be, well, first off, it's not the Princess and the Frog. It's called Tiana. Is it going to be animated or live action? It's going to be animated. From what I could tell, it's going to be animated. I would not put it past them to eventually make a live action one, but for right now, animated. Shattered Time Lord, what do you think Zootopia Plus is going to be about? I'm expecting it to explore more of Zootopia. I don't know if it's going to specifically have Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde. Maybe there may be some new characters that we are introduced to. But yeah, I think it's just going to explore that world more. And I hope it continues to just have the subtext, because Zootopia is a great movie, but there's definitely some subtext in it. You can read it between the lines and see what they're talking about. So I hope that that continues in the show as well. So did they say who casting for the Fantastic Four movie? No, there has been no official anything about the castings. Disney just said it's happening. That's all. Now, I know what a lot of people want, John Krasinski and Emily Blunt. I would not put it past them to hear that out. But at the same time, I want them to pick whoever's best for the role. If they're the best people for the role and they can do the part, which I know they can, then I'm all for it. If they decide to pick somebody else, that's fine too. I just want the movie to be good. I'm not even a huge like Fantastic Four person, but I would just like for them to have a movie where everyone goes, yeah. And it's gonna be interesting to see how they incorporate it, because the Fantastic Four movies we had in the past were just Fantastic Four movies. Now we have a Fantastic Four movie that also has to take place within the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So how are they going to get introduced to this universe, and how will they incorporate into it? What do you think Chip and Dale is going to be about? So something they keep mentioning, they really keep harping on the fact that it's people and cartoon characters. They specifically say cartoon characters in the same world. This is a pure speculation, but it's really giving me the thought of this might be like a Roger Rabbit type of thing. So originally I thought the idea was going to be like, oh, it's going to be like Alvin and the Chipmunks. It's going to be like Garfield. It's going to be like the Smurfs, where it's like, it's the characters of the Rescue Rangers, but you know, they're just CG or whatever in the live world. But the fact that they keep kind of referring to them as cartoon characters makes me wonder, one, are they going to be CG or are they going to be 2D animated? And two, because they also said it's going to be posted like a little bit meta thing going on. Was Rescue Rangers is going to be referred to as a show? Is it going to be, you know, it's going to be like that sort of thing? Is it almost going to basically be like Bonkers, but instead of, it's like the plot of Bonkers with the characters of Rescue Rangers? Is that what we're going to get? I'm thinking too much about it. We have no information about it. I don't want to be that person. I don't know. All they said was John Mulaney is Chip. Adam Sandberg is Dale, and it's coming to Disney Plus. And because it involves Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, I'm excited. I'm just glad they're doing it. I'm just glad that Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers getting some love. That's just crazy because, you know, everyone loves them DuckTales. They do a lot of stuff with DuckTales. They do a lot of stuff with Darkwing Duck, but the fact that Rescue Rangers getting some love, I'm very happy about. I wish I had my camera recording my sister when she saw the Patty Jenkins Rogue Squadron trailer. She lit up like a kid on Christmas. It was pretty wonderful. It was very beautiful. If you haven't seen the video, definitely watch the video. Patty Jenkins put it up on her Twitter. Did a really wonderful video where she basically was saying that she's always wanted to do a pilot fighter movie, like a Top Gun type movie. It's something that she's wanted to do as a passion of hers for years because her father. And so now that she gets to do that in the Star Wars universe, and the video is really cool. Like the way that she reveals in the video that she's doing the movie is really awesome. I love Wonder Woman. Can't wait for Wonder Woman 1984. She's a great director. I'm sure them being like the movie's gonna go to theaters made her happy. I thought it was very interesting in general how Disney was very specific about what's going to theaters and what's not, what's going to Disney Plus or what's going to both. And that's something they talked about and mentioned early on. And I think this was probably in response to the HBO Max thing. They are definitely looking at the movies on a case-by-case basis based on when they're coming out, what the status of where we are as a country is at the time. They're not doing the full on like everything's going to Disney Plus. They're like, we're going to look at each film and we'll decide if it needs to be theatrical only, if it needs to go to Disney Plus, which some of their movies have already made that choice for, or if we want to do a simultaneous thing, which is what they're doing with Raya and the Last Dragon, where it's going to be on Disney Plus, premiere access, and in theaters the same day. We got some Sister Act fans up in here. All right, so Unicorn Miss is like, have you talked about Sister Act 3 yet? And then the Zach Mendoza is like, all right, Sister Act saved the church, then the school. What is Whoopi saving in Sister Act 3? The world. Who knows? Who knows? That was a surprise. There was definitely some things in this presentation I was like, oh, okay, I expected that. Like everything was exciting, but there was a lot of things that were exciting that was like, but I'm not like 100% surprised that you're doing it. Of course you would do an Ahsoka series. Of course you would make an animated series based off of your popular characters. But when they start throwing out things like Sister Act 3, Hocus Pocus 2, 3 Men and a Baby remake with Zac Efron, I was like, what? Turner and Hooch with Josh Peck? I was like, what? I was not expecting that. That was one of those things like, yeah, really have to do that. But they're like, we got the property. We gonna do it. We can do it all. Who do you think will be the villain in the new Fantastic Four film? It better be Doctor Doom. And not only should it be Doctor Doom, but it should not be the only appearance of Doctor Doom. And unless the only other alternative I'll give is if it's some other villain and then Doctor Doom is like the Thanos after credit scene. I'm just thinking between Doctor Doom and Kang the Conqueror, we can have some really cool, like, extinction level event type stuff happening. And then that can lead to Galactus, like a true Galactus, not a smoke cloud Galactus. The thing is, we already took out half the population with Thanos, you know, but we got him back. So I think the next thing is you eat the world, like, you know, like that's the only place you can go.
Glorious.